Magnus Johnson says, I used to watch your videos, and thank you for coming back. And I understand what you're talking about, but the stuff you're talking about right now is the reason why I no longer fly quads. Yep. Brother, if there were a way to make flying quads as Blunty, I got my first RC car. Not literally in my life, but like my first like real RC car. Like it's a 1/10 scale Traxxas. I think it's a Slash, but I'm not sure. Like, no, well, it's not a toy. And it was so easy to set up. There was no flashing. I had one problem where suddenly like the throttle wasn't working and the throttles had come out of calibration. And so for a second I was like, what the hell's wrong with this car? And then I did a web search and it showed how to calibrate the throttle by like holding it up and holding it down. And I did that and it went back to working. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I see why cars are more popular than drones. I mean, drones are like awesome in their own way, but you gotta want it. You gotta fucking want it. It's pain. Yeah. It's so painful.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. There's a big barrier that something I've noticed is the more you learn things, you forget how hard they were to learn or how much there was to learning them. Right? There's so many layers that you don't realize you had to learn or do. So it can be a lot to hop in, and then everybody's like, "Well, just do these 8 things," and you're like, "That sounds like 50 things because I don't know what anything you said is, and I have to learn what all of them mean." So.
Yeah. I knew this would happen. People are saying that, no, that little Slash is a toy. That's a toy RC car. Yeah, I knew people would say that. For me, this is the most expensive, most sort of real RC car I've ever owned. Yeah, it's hard. I like this quote from Sunshine. It appears to have something to do with baseball. I don't remember what movie is this from. I don't know. It's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. The hard is what makes it great. You have to at least tell yourself that if you're in the FPV hobby, like just as a way of making yourself feel better about how hard it is. So, Kiss Ultra is easy. Shut up. I mean, sure. No, it's not. It's still FPV drones. It's not easy. If you think it's easy, it's because you've forgotten how hard it really is.